Okay, today we're looking at the test on prime and composite. Make sure you take your time and go through this with me. I'm going to read the questions to you, and then you choose the correct answer choice. Make sure that you're using elimination strategies. We've learned what a prime and a composite are. Prime only has itself and one as a factor, and composite has more than one. So make sure you're using your strategies and marking the ones that are not correct out, and using that process of elimination. Okay, so question number 1. Which of the following lists contain exactly 2 composite numbers and 2 prime numbers? So look through this list of numbers and find the set of numbers that only has 2 composite and 2 prime. Number 2. Every number that Megan drew from the jar was a prime number. Which group of numbers could she have drawn? Every number that Megan drew from the jar was a prime number. Which group of numbers could she have drawn? So we're looking at the set of numbers, and every number has to be a prime. Number 3. Andy was taking inventory of the animals that were in his kennel. Look at the animals. Which group of animals does not have a number that is prime? So we're going to underline does not have a number that is prime. So that means we're looking for what? We've got the cat. So count each one of them, and we're looking for one that does not have a prime. Okay, let's take a look at number 4. The table below shows the number of boys and girls in different grades who tried out for the tennis team. You've got a table that has the grade. The second column is the number of girls, and the third column is the number of boys. So the question is, which grade had a prime number of girls and a prime number of boys try out for the tennis team? So you're looking for prime number girls and prime number boys in both columns. So examine each column and see which grade level had both prime for girls and boys. Number 5. Izzy's birthday falls on a date in April that is a prime number. Which could be the date of her birthday? So underline that, which could be a prime number. So let's look at the dates, the April dates, and which one of these is a prime number. Number 6. Luke made the list of numbers below. How many of the numbers in Luke's list are prime numbers? So you'll have to look at each one of these, use your strategy, mark out the one that is not a prime, mark out the composite numbers. If they can factor, they are composites. If they cannot factor, then they are primes. Start with 2s, try to factor with 2s. Then try to factor with 3s. That's your hint. Number 7. Which group of horseshoes represents a prime number? So look at each of these images and count them. Which one is a prime number? Number 8, the table below shows the number of items purchased at a grocery store by 4 different families. So when we're looking at our table, we've got the grocery items purchased. One column has family, the family name, and the second column has number of items that they've purchased. So now we get to the question, which family's number of items purchased is a composite number? So we're looking for a composite number. So mark out the ones that are prime numbers and look for the composite number, and that's the family that you should circle. Number 9. Which sentence about the number 47 is true? It is a composite because it has more factors than itself in 1. It is a composite because it has a factor of 1. It is a prime because it has a factor of 7. It is a prime because it only has factors of itself and 1. So go back and re-listen to this question and eliminate the ones that don't make any sense and determine, is 47 a prime or composite? That should be the first thing you should do. Number 10, the last one. A chart of numbers shown below. How many of these shaded numbers in the chart are prime numbers? So just look at the shaded numbers, and if they aren't prime, cross them out. If they're composite numbers, cross them out and then count them. And that will be the number of prime numbers, the correct number of prime numbers. If you need to go back at any time and replay one of the questions, please feel free to do so. Make sure you go back and double check your answers. This is a grade going into the grade book. So please, please, please take this serious and be very careful. Recheck your answers before you turn it in. Good luck.